Coming up on Cardinals Insider, Alec Burleson meets his idol.
I've never been this nervous for anybody. This is like starstruck. It's crazy.
Plus, kick back and relax at the Noot Baar.
I've been so blown away with how everything's turned out, how everything looks.
And later, take a tour of the ultimate Cardinals fan cave.
The Sign Man. Boy, tell us about this place.
Well, I spent a lot of time down here.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
All that and more on a brand new Cardinals Insider. Welcome to Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. You may have noticed a large Cardinals belt used as a home run celebration in the dugout. This was started by our own Alec Burleson, who is a huge WWE fan. A few weeks ago, it was gifted to him by the Viper, Randy Orton. And after the two made the exchange, Randy threw out a first pitch. Take a look.
What's up, dude? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Hi, dude.
Nice to meet you. Thanks, man. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's a beaut. Look at that. Holy smokes. What's up, brother? How you doing? Hey, man, on behalf of the WWE, on behalf of myself, I'm, of course, a hometown boy, I want to present you with this WWE/St. Louis Cardinals championship belt.
Sweet.
Yeah, for you and the boys, man.
Gotta throw it like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Good,
You ready for today?
Dude, you're making me. I've never been this nervous around anybody, dude.
I went out in the backyard with my wife and we were throwing the ball around a little bit. I was like, I think I got it.
I've never been this nervous for anybody. This is like starstruck. It's crazy.
Why?
I've been in the same dugout as like Albert Pujols and guys
Yeah,
like that.
sure. Why? Listen, with what I do, I get to meet a lot of different people, so I get it, man. I get it. When you're into something and you meet somebody that, like, I got to meet Shaquille O'Neal, and it was like the coolest. Well, I grew up, my dad was a wrestler, grew up in wrestling, but I wanted to be a basketball player.
Really?
So when I met Shaq, it was like, and then like a couple other guys like that, I get it. Well, I can go like this, like I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Or I can just grab him like I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it is. I might hang out on my wall.
Yeah.
I need that picture ASAP. I'm hanging on my wall.
I kind of want one of those too. Yeah, much respect, dude. Much respect. Yeah.
Cardinals fans, please welcome to the field St. Louis's own, the Viper, the Apex Predator, WWE superstar, Randy Orton. Randy holds the record for the most WWE matches, hitting 2,400 matches this July. Here it comes. Right in there. Thank you, Randy.
Budweiser teamed up with Lars Noot Baar to create the Noot Baar. Yes, you heard me right. It's a special themed pop-up bar at Helen Fitzgerald's. Lars even kicked off opening weekend behind the bar.
It's awesome. Shout out to the folks at Budweiser. I gave my stamp of approval, but they kind of came up with it themselves, and they were kind of asking what I thought about it, and I was like, listen, I couldn't do it any better myself. And so the lighting that they did outside, the logo they did itself, pretty unbelievable. So I'm just very grateful for it.
We love Anheuser-Busch. We love the Cardinals. We love St. Louis. And we're so excited to have the Noot Baar. To have him be here tonight with us is going to be just spectacular.
During the off season, we did a little shoot, with Budweiser, and I was fortunate enough to be a partner player with them, and they kind of just asked me, if I had a sports bar, what would I name it? And kind of just came out organically that I would name it the Noot Baar, and obviously have it with 2 A's like my last name. And we kind of ran with it, thought it was a good idea, so I thought it was something fun, and it turned out to be this, something that we could experience with the fans here in St. Louis.
So we're so excited, so much fun. The whole weekend, it's got great signage, the place is beautiful outside. You gotta come in, you gotta check the place out, because it looks fantastic.
I came in, didn't really know exactly what to expect, and I told everybody here, I was like, I've been so blown away with how everything's turned out, how everything looks. the production of everything. It's going to be great. I can't wait for this to happen and hope that they enjoy just as much as I do.
Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider, have you ever wondered what it's like to design your own bobblehead from start to finish?
We need your help.
Okay.
Can you help us design it?
I think so. I think so.
That's right after the break. On September 20th, you can take home a custom Lars Noot Baar bobblehead that he designed. Our cameras decided to document the creation process. Take a look at the first part of our series.
Hey Megan, you need to see me?
Yeah, come on in. Hi.
Hey Megan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for coming. So as you know,
Absolutely.
we've done a few theme night bobbleheads for you, but the fans have spoken, and they really want a Lars Noot Baar gate giveaway bobblehead.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
I love it. Let's do it.
We need your help.
Okay.
Can you help us design it?
I think so. I think so.
So it's a multi-step process. First we do concept, and then we do a sketch. Then we go to mold, and then paint. You up for this?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Step one, we need to figure out which of the jerseys is your favorite. What are you thinking? So we have the Saturday cream, the road Saturday blue, or home white.
Ooh, I like all three of these.
So we have to do a mystery jersey.
I know, we might have to go out of the hat. You know what? We can go with the creams.
All right. I like this one.
Yeah, I do too. I like that one.
Okay, so what are you thinking for the pose?
Well, this off season I was GQ Man of the Year, so maybe something like this.
That's great, but maybe something else?
Okay. I went to college at USC, so maybe fight on.
Go Trojans, but let's think about baseball. How about one of these? So here we have you catching a fly ball, another fly ball, your tongue is out,
Both of them.
a nice celebration shot,
Okay.
and then some hitting.
All right. I think the baseball ones are probably best.
Yeah. GQ would be fun,
Right.
but let's stick with baseball for this one.
All right. All right, let's knock some out. This one, out.
Okay. I like process of elimination.
Process of elimination. We got two defenses.
Let's stack it better.
Okay, I got two defenses. I think this one, out.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is your first ever gate giveaway bobblehead, right? So the pressure's on.
Pressure is
You
on.
got to get it perfect.
And pressure happens more in the playoffs or the WBC, so I'm thinking this one is out.
Oh, I like that.
So now we're down to these two. Do I want to go offensive or defensive?
I think you can't go wrong with your tongue sticking out.
I agree.
Fielding.
I
That
agree.
diving catch. It's perfect.
Do we want to go diving catch?
I think so. And we'll obviously change the jersey to the Saturday home cream.
All right, then I think we made that decision.
All right. This is great. I think we got a really great bobblehead in the works. So next step, we will show you a sketch and you can kind of make some edits from there. And then we'll go to the molding process and we'll show you a clay mold and then we'll go to paint. And then the final reveal will be at the ballpark in September when all the fans get 25,000 Lars Noot Baar bobbleheads.
Wow. That's intense.
All right, so we'll see you spring training with the sketch.
I can't wait. Sounds good.
And coming up, I took a tour of one of the best Cardinal collections I have seen to this day.
Not everybody gets their own wall. Marty, I got my own wall.
You have your
How
own
about
wall.
that?
Welcome to the sunshine. Everything is alright here. Got you feeling so fine. Right up to the atmosphere. Welcome to the sunshine. Welcome to the sunshine. Welcome to the sunshine. Hey, hey, hey.
I love him. We bring him home.
Marty Prather has been a Cardinal season ticket holder for decades. He also collects Cardinals memorabilia. He also makes unique signs to hold up at the games. I had the chance to take a tour of his ultimate fan cave.
Marty Prather, the sign man. Boy, tell us about this place.
Well, I spent a lot of time down here.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
Tell us, where did this start?
Started when I was 3 years old, believe it or not, back with my dad, Crosley Field, and we didn't go to very many games, but when we did, he made it special.
So you're a Cincinnati Red fan?
I was.
Okay, all right.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I was up through 75, 76 with the Big Red Machine. But Dad, when he would take me, he would always buy me a souvenir, whether it be a scorecard, a yearbook, or what I really like now are the pennants. So the display kind of goes chronological.
Okay.
And then it starts in the 40s behind you, and then this was one of my sign painters painted this. This is the 46 World Series team, and it's autographed by Whitey Karofsky, Marion, Shaney's, Musial, and Joe Garagiola. Then there's seats here from Sportsman's Park. This is more of the Musial area. And then there's a 3-foot bobblehead of Stan here too. It just kind of flows chronologically.
We get to my favorite part of the
Wonder why.
section here. Look at this.
Those are every bobblehead that I could find of you. Even the one with the great play against Bob Horner, I believe.
It was against Jeff Burrows.
Jeff Burrows. Another slow guy.
Yeah, another slow guy.
And some of these are pretty recent. And then the one they gave away last year, I think, was you dressed up as the Wizard.
Explain this section here. I mean, this looks like a lot of programs.
Yearbooks. Programs from the World Series and games. And then now the scorecards are almost like works of art now. I mean, so I've got them back quite a ways, but these one here are beautiful. This are World Series programs.
All of these are World Series programs?
Yeah.
Dating back to when?
26 right there.
1926.
You got Whitey, you got Willie. Is that Pags, 19?
Mm-hmm.
Vince, TP, Pendleton's over here, and Tommy Hurt. I had an old Chevy Blazer, and that was on the back of the tire. And that's a winner painted by my sign guy. And then I had Jack Buck sign it, and I had Musial sign it. And then I go, I better take that off there.
Right, you took
it before somebody else does.
That's right.
And then I decided just to get out all the Hall of Famers.
So now, not everybody gets their own wall. Marty, I got my own wall.
You have your own wall, and I had okayed it through Karen, my wife.
Okay.
Because I had this as a sign when you went into the Hall of Fame in 2002.
Right.
And I go, I don't want to frame another sign, and it was a double fold out. And I asked Karen, I go, can I paint a mural? And she goes, well, what do you want to paint? And I showed her the sign. She goes, that would look awesome. And it does look very nice. It looks awesome now that you've signed it. This is the last season at Busch 2. And that's the section that I set in. And then that's the 04 ring. And then the Post-Dispatch started doing these prints of the cover when they won a game in the World Series. So I framed all the wins. And then, so you got a lot of Yachty and Wayno. So this is basically 06. 06 and 04.
What is there that you don't have that you're currently trying to?
I can't think. After that last thing I completed, I think I'm good.
Quite a collection, Mark.
Thanks, Ozzie.
Still to come, Chip Carey is helping raise money for those in need.
I thought this would be a great way to give something back. I grew up here.
Details when we return. Chip Carey, Cardinals Care, and Bank of America teamed up to raise funds for Operation Food Search. For every double play the Cardinals turn, Bank of America will donate to Cards Care and will match that donation to feed those in need.
So today we have Bank of America and Cardinals Care here with us packing Operation Backpack food bags. They are doing a wonderful campaign called Feed the Future, where every time the Cardinals turn a double play, Bank of America makes a donation, Cardinals Care matches that, and that is going to support our programs such as Operation Backpack. So it's perfect they're here. packing food that will be going to area kids as soon as school starts. Our goal is to make sure that kids are nourished over the weekend. A lot of kids rely on meals at school, breakfast and lunch, but when the weekend comes, they might not have a stocked cupboard at home, and we want to make sure that they get back to school Monday energized, nourished, and ready to learn.
Well, I grew up here in St. Louis, and I was fortunate enough to grow up in West County. I didn't have to deal with food insecurity. I didn't have to deal with poverty. I didn't have to deal with not knowing where my next meal was going to come from, and seeing that there's still very much a need in our town really struck a chord with me. I've got 4 kids myself, and I think about what would their lives be like if they had to go through what so many kids in our community have to deal with. And I thought this would be a great way to give something back. I grew up here, but if I can lend my face and my voice and an hour of my time every now and then to help some kid make sure they've got something healthy in their stomach so they can get on with their day, it's well worth it for them. Cardinals fans, here's your chance to help our community. Go to Cardinals.com, feed the future, pitch in, make a pledge, help feed our kids, help feed our future, and help Cardinal Nation grow strong and healthy for many years to come. We know you can do it. Let's turn 2 together and do something great for the St. Louis community.
When we return, I'm answering one of your questions. It's Ask Ozzie, and it's up next.
There's plenty of detail to take in when you walk through the gates of Busch Stadium to experience Cardinals baseball. And we've got you covered to catch all the details about this year's team with the Cardinals Media Guide. Take home a piece of the game day experience with a wide collection of stats, backgrounds, and bios on everyone from budding prospects to franchise all-stars. Don't miss out on the best way to commemorate your visit to baseball heaven in the Gateway City. Pick up yours today at Cardinals.com/media guide or stop by the Cardinals team store inside Busch Stadium.
It's time for this week's Ask Ozzie. Adam in Naperville, Illinois asks, what is your best memory of being coached by Whitey Herzog? I don't know if I have a best memory. Whitey only had 2 rules. Be on time and give 100%. And as a big leaguer, if you can't play by those rules, then you probably shouldn't be here. So there were so many games that I had the opportunity to play for with Whitey, but it was always interesting watching him as the game progressed, thinking about where he was going to go with the next move, who was going to be the next guy coming in. So being able to sit there and watch him operate day in and day out, that was a real treat. There was always excitement because you knew that he was probably going to say something, whether it was before a game or after a game. He was always going to say something very interesting as far as the game was concerned. And his memory was always was like an elephant. He didn't forget anything. And as a matter of fact, he always remembered what the weather was on a particular day, not to mention what the count was or who was on base or who was pitching. He had that type of baseball mind, and I think that's one of the things that made him such a baseball genius. With that being said, this year we're honoring Whitey Herzog, the White Rat, at my golf benefit October 6th at the Ritz-Carlton. You can go to OzzieSmithGolf.com for more information. Thanks for the question, Adam. If you want to submit a question, head on over to Cardinals.com/insider and click the Ask Ozzie tab. But for now, don't go anywhere. There's more Cardinal Insider after the break. Alec Burleson has led the Cardinals in homers for most of the season, and he's among baseball's overall RBI leaders. That's why he is the subject of this week's Redbird Reels.
Burleson unloads and hammers that to right center field. It is gone. It's a home run. And it's gulped toward right. That ball is gone into the bullpen. A 2-strike rocket off the bat of Alec Burleson. Swing, fly ball, pretty well hit toward right. Matos on the track, at the wall, and it's gone! A 3-run bomb for Burleson. Hammered toward right, Suzuki's gonna turn. That ball is gone! Another splashdown homer, this time it's Burleson. Burleson backtracks. Cardinals try to deke Paris. He doesn't know where the ball is. Burleson's throw headed toward first, and it's a double play. What a throw from Burleson. Driven toward left, half retreat, still going back. Warning track ball. That ball is gone. Burleson with an opposite field bomb. Carpenter hits it into right field. That's down for a base hit. Getting the way home is Burleson. The play, tag! He's safe! This game is tied at 4.
Listen to this crowd.
That ball's jarred deep to right field, way back there and gone. He was loaded up for it, and he doused it.
That's it for this episode. You can always catch us online at cardinals.com/insider or watch full episodes on YouTube. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you right back here next week.